Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. The silent language of attraction. Have you ever wished you could read someone's mind? When it comes to attraction, you don't need telepathy. All you need is to learn the silent language of body language. Our bodies often reveal our true feelings, even when our words say something else. By understanding these subtle cues, you can gain valuable insights into whether a girl might be interested in you. Imagine you're at a party and you spot someone you're attracted to. You want to know if the feeling is mutual, but you're not sure how to tell. This is where body language comes in. It's like a secret code that can unlock the mysteries of attraction. By learning to decode her signals, you can gain a better understanding of her feelings and avoid misinterpreting her words. Remember, everyone is different, and body language should be taken as a guide, not a definitive answer. So are you ready to become a body language expert and unravel the secrets of attraction? Let's dive in. Deciphering her gaze, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and when it comes to attraction, they certainly tell a story. Eye contact is one of the most powerful signals of interest. If she holds your gaze for a little longer than usual, it could be a sign that she's intrigued. This prolonged eye contact can feel intense and intimate, creating a connection between you. On the other hand, if she catches your eye and quickly looks away, don't despair. This could be a sign of shyness or nervousness, especially if she glances back at you repeatedly. Think about it. If you weren't interested, why would you keep looking back? These stolen glances are a surefire sign that she's at least intrigued. So, the next time you're wondering if she's into you, pay attention to her eyes. They might just reveal the answer. Is she genuinely happy to see you? A smile can light up a room, transforming the atmosphere and making everyone feel more at ease. It can also be a powerful indicator of attraction, revealing more than words ever could. But not all smiles are created equal. Each smile carries its own unique message and emotion. A genuine smile that reaches the eyes, crinkling the corners and creating crow's feet, is a sign of true happiness and engagement. This type of smile is often referred to as a Duchenne smile. When she flashes you this kind of smile, it's a good sign she enjoys your company and feels comfortable around you. A shy smile, on the other hand, can be equally telling. It often indicates a mix of nervousness and excitement. If she smiles at you while looking down or blushing, it could be a sign that she's a little nervous, but definitely interested. This kind of smile shows vulnerability and a desire to connect. And then there's the laughter. Laughter is another strong indicator of genuine happiness and interest. Does she laugh at your jokes, even the ones that wouldn't make a comedian proud? This could mean she finds you charming and wants to show her appreciation. If she's constantly giggling or chuckling around you, it's a clear sign that she enjoys your sense of humor and wants to impress you. Her laughter is a way of building a connection and showing that she values your presence. Remember, a genuine smile is hard to fake. It's an involuntary reaction that reveals true feelings. So pay attention to her face and see if her smiles reach her eyes. It could be a sign that you make her truly happy. Genuine smiles and laughter are the best indicators of her true feelings towards you. How her posture reveals her interest. Believe it or not, the way she positions her body can speak volumes about her level of interest. Her body language can often reveal what words might not. When you're talking, does she face you directly, with her shoulders and hips aligned towards you? This alignment is a strong indicator that she is fully engaged and present in the moment with you. This open and inviting posture suggests that she's engaged in the conversation and wants to be closer to you. An open posture where she isn't crossing her arms or turning away shows she is comfortable and interested. Does she lean in when you speak, as if she's hanging on to your every word? Leaning in is a classic sign of interest and engagement. It shows she is not only listening, but also wants to be closer to you physically. This is a clear sign that she's interested in what you have to say and wants to hear more. Nodding and smiling while listening further indicates that she's enjoying the interaction and is eager to continue the conversation. Pay attention to the distance between you. Physical proximity can tell you a lot about her comfort level and interest. Does she find excuses to close the gap, maybe by moving closer to you while you're talking or reaching out to touch your arm? These small gestures can be very telling. This subconscious desire to be physically closer is a strong indicator of attraction. When someone is attracted to you, they often seek to minimize the physical distance between you. On the other hand, if she keeps her distance, crosses her arms, or angles her body away from you, these are signs that she might not be as interested. It could be a sign that she's not interested or feeling uncomfortable. Closed-off body language, such as crossed arms or turning away, often indicates a lack of interest or discomfort. Body language can be a subtle but powerful indicator of her feelings. It's often the small, unconscious movements that reveal the most, so pay attention to how she positions herself around you. Her posture and the way she moves can give you valuable insights into her true feelings and level of interest. The art of touch decoding her physical contact. Touch is a powerful tool of connection, and when used in the right way, it can speak volumes about her interest. It's a non-verbal way of communicating feelings and intentions that words might not fully capture. Does she find excuses to touch you, even in subtle ways? These small gestures can be very telling. Maybe she lightly touches your arm when she laughs at your jokes, or perhaps she places her hand on your bicep during a conversation, or her hand lingers on yours for a moment too long when you hand her something. This lingering touch can be a sign of her wanting to maintain that physical connection. These light touches are a way of testing the waters and gauging your response. They are subtle yet significant. They're a playful way of flirting and seeing if you're receptive to her advances. It's her way of breaking the physical barrier in a lighthearted manner. If she's feeling bolder, she might engage in more playful forms of touch, like a gentle push or a playful nudge. She might even playfully punch your arm, which is a classic sign of playful affection. Or she might poke you in the ribs, adding a bit of fun and teasing to your interaction. These are signs that she's comfortable around you and wants to create a fun, flirty atmosphere. Her touch is a way of building a connection and showing her interest. And then there's the prolonged hand contact. This is more intimate and can indicate deeper feelings. If you find your hands brushing against each other repeatedly, it's a sign that she's comfortable with you and enjoys your touch. Or she holds onto your hand for a few seconds longer than necessary, savoring the moment of connection. It's a clear sign that she enjoys your touch and wants to be closer to you. This prolonged contact can be very telling of her feelings. Just remember to be respectful of her boundaries and personal space. While touch can be a powerful way to connect, it's important to ensure that it's welcome and reciprocated. Flipping for you? Believe it or not, the way she plays with her hair can be a subconscious way of attracting your attention. Does she twirl her hair around her finger, tuck it behind her ear, or brush it away from her face while talking to you? These seemingly insignificant gestures are often unconscious attempts to draw your attention to her physical appearance. By playing with her hair, she's highlighting her femininity and trying to look her best. She might also be trying to gauge your reaction. If she catches you looking while she's fixing her hair, it could make her feel more self-conscious, in a good way. It's a subtle form of flirting that can be both endearing and intriguing. So if you notice her constantly adjusting her hair or playing with her locks while you're around, it could be a sign that she's trying to impress you and get you to notice her. Mirroring your moves. Have you ever noticed how when you're deeply engaged in a conversation with someone, you tend to unconsciously mimic their body language? This is called mirroring, and it's a powerful sign of rapport and connection. When it comes to attraction, mirroring can be a subconscious way of showing that you're on the same wavelength. If she mirrors your body language, such as your posture, hand gestures, or even your tone of voice, it means she's paying close attention to you and is subconsciously trying to build rapport. It's like a silent dance where your movements and expressions become synchronized. This mirroring behavior is a strong indicator that she's interested in you and feels comfortable and connected in your presence. So the next time you're talking to her, pay attention to her body language. Is she subtly mimicking your movements? If so, it could be a sign that she's subconsciously trying to tell you that she's on the same page. Nervous tics that speak volumes. We've all been there. That nervous flutter in our stomach when we're around someone we like. While some people are cool and collected under pressure, others exhibit telltale signs of nervousness when they're attracted to someone. Does she fidget with her jewelry, play with her hair, or constantly adjust her clothing when she's around you? These nervous habits can be endearing signs that you make her a little flustered. She might also blush or get a little tongue-tied when you're around. These are all perfectly normal reactions to being in the presence of someone you find attractive. It's important to note that nervousness can sometimes be misinterpreted as disinterest, So, while it's essential to pay attention to these nervous tics, don't rely on them as the sole indicator of her feelings. Look for other signs of attraction in conjunction with her nervous behavior. Congratulations! You've now learned some of the most common body language signals of attraction. But before you go out there and start analyzing every glance and touch, remember that body language is not an exact science. Just because she exhibits one or two of these signs doesn't necessarily mean she's head over heels in love with you. It's crucial to consider all the signals together and look for a pattern of behavior. Pay attention to the context of her actions. Is she displaying these signals only when you're around, or does she act this way with everyone? The key is to look for clusters of behavior. If she's exhibiting several of these signs consistently, it's a good indication that she's genuinely interested. Remember, communication is key. While body language can provide valuable insights, the best way to know for sure if she likes you is to talk to her and see where things go. So, go out there, be confident, and most importantly, have fun. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for joining me today on this journey.